In the vibrant heart of Lagos, where dreams are woven with sweat and hope, lived a young woman named Sade, a 25-year-old graduate of pharmacology. Sade's beauty was undeniable: a radiant dark skin, a graceful build, and eyes that sparkled with quiet ambition. She was the pride of her humble home. Her father, a skilled carpenter, worked long hours with his hands, and her mother, a vegetable seller at the market, rose before dawn each day. Together, their meager earnings had built a future for Shadi. They believed in her potential more than they believed in their next meal. Shadi had always been brilliant, from primary school to secondary. She swept through exams and even represented her village at the state level. Her excellence attracted the attention of a wealthy elder in the village, a man of few words but wide influence. He offered to sponsor Sade's first 2 years at the university, clearly stating it was an act of goodwill, not a loan nor a favor to be repaid. The first 2 years at the University of Lagos were smooth. Sade kept her focus, studied hard, and sent home glowing reports. But when the elder withdrew his sponsorship, her parents struggled to keep up. They sold their television, her mother sold her wrappers, and even borrowed from the neighbors. Sade watched helplessly as the burden crushed her parents' shoulders. Yet, amidst her hardship, Sade couldn't help but notice the other girls, draping in Brazilian weaves, flaunting designer handbags, driving around in air-conditioned jeeps. Her curiosity turned to longing. How did they afford this lifestyle? She queried. The answer came from Idowu, a glamorous married woman on campus, married to Chike, an Igbo man with more wealth than manners. Idowu took to a liking of Sade, and soon they became inseparable. Sade was drawn to the way Chike spoiled Idowu, with money, with trips, with perfumes from Paris, even a shopping allowance in dollars. Sade, who once dreamed of working in a pharmacy, now dreamed of being adored and married to a wealthy Igbo man. She began turning down suitors, young men with genuine intentions but empty pockets. She refused job offers that didn't come with glitz. Instead, she borrowed clothes, wigs, and even money from her wealthier friends, all to maintain an illusion. One day she told herself, a rich Igbo man will notice me. That day came sooner than expected. At a boutique in Lekki, Sade met Madame Tiwa, a wealthy fashion mogul. Struck by Sade's elegance and body frame, Madame Tiwa offered her a modeling gig for her online store. Sade embraced it. She posed in luxurious dresses, stilettos, and gele. Her photos went viral. Soon followers surged and her DMs flooded. Among them was Dozie, a good-looking, wealthy, and above all, he was an Igbo man. He wasn't as affectionate as Idowu's husband, but he had the one thing that mattered to Sade, and that was money. They began dating. But from the start, things were strange. Dozier was tight-fisted. He calculated meals. When Sade visited, she was served rice measured in cup and meat in singles. He insisted on budgeting and rationing everything in detail. Yet, Sade ignored the red sign and believed it would get better. He just wants to be sure I'm not after his money, she reasoned. They got married in a lavish wedding funded by Dozier's family. Sade glowed like royalty on that day, but her smile was soon one thing. Dozier didn't change. He kept her on a strict allowance, made her account for every naira, and even restricted access to his friends and his family. Her beauty became a thing of display, not joy. Sade grew weary. Her heart, once set on wealth, now longed for peace. Desperately, she reached out to Obinna, Dozier's best friend and their wedding best man. Obina listened patiently as Shade poured out her frustration. Please help me talk to him, she pleaded. This isn't marriage. This is a prison. I am getting frustrated. In fact, I am tired. Please talk to him for me. But when Obinna confronted Dozie, he only laughed. Women, Dozie said, shaking his head. I give her everything: clothes, a house, a name. She should rather be grateful for all. Obinna walked away, ashamed of the part he played. As time passed, Sade's fake life crumbled. The boutique offers stopped, friends distanced themselves, and she was no longer the it girl of Instagram. She was a woman trapped in a cold mansion with cold meals and a colder husband. One morning, staring into the mirror, Shale barely recognized herself. The sparkle was gone. The dreams were shadows. The greed that once burned bright now only left ashes. She had everything she wanted except happiness. I hope you have learned some lessons from this tale. In chasing gold, Sade lost the value of true wealth, purpose, peace, and the love of those who truly cared. In Lagos, where appearances often shine brighter than truth, Sade learned too late that not all that glitters is good.